Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Mark Why Not? And Mark writes to tell us that all his life he has had an overwhelming reaction to the Statue of Liberty, near which he lives. Not only in the sense of being impressed by its history and its meaning, but a deep and overwhelming emotional reaction to the statue itself, whether he is at the statue or merely seeing the statue. And Mark has two theories of what might cause this. The first is that there might be a past life connection. The second is that he might be picking up on all of the emotions that have been attached to this statue by all the many people over the many years. And he'd like my take on it. And the first thing I'd say is that either of these two things could be true. To take the second, people who are psychically open when they go to famous monuments and locations often do pick up on the emotions of many other people who have gone through before or at the same time. It's part of being psychically open. Sometimes these are very old emotions, more often they're contemporary, but they can be overwhelming, so it is quite possible that that could be what's going on. However, because Mark says that he has this feeling not only when he visits the statue, but whenever he sees it, which apparently is every day, I would have to say it's probably more likely the past life connection. And we connect to many things in our past lives. We carry these connections forward. It can be to people, it can be to places, it can be to objects, it can even be to animals. There are all kinds of different things we can connect to. Also, our talents and skills we often pull through from past lives, as well as our hopes and fears. So there are a lot of things we can carry forward from our past lives, and a connection to a place that has great importance to one is certainly one of these things. And so, in his past life, Mark might have been a person who, as he theorized, had come to this country and viewed the statue as a relief and a sign of promise of good things to come, or he could have been a person who worked on the building of the statue. There are any number of different possible connections which could account for this strong emotional feeling that he has now. What I would recommend is to go into meditation with the image of the statue and see what comes to you, and follow this along to try to find out where that actual past life connection is. So, I hope that answers your question and gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be. Today's vlog is brought to you by the word physiognomy. Can you say physiognomy? Yeah, I didn't really think so, but don't worry, nobody else can either.
Physiognomy. Physiognomy is the art of interpreting personality characteristics from the features of the face and body. In physiognomy, every part of the body has a meaning. For example, the eyebrows indicate temperament, the shoulders reflect the ability to deal with pressure, and the feet refer to qualities of the life path. Physiognomy can be very useful for personality readings, or for discerning the causes of psychic blockages or imbalances, and for a variety of other purposes.